look at. First thing we're saying.
It is so
Did you notice his enchanted rooms with him? Did you notice them?
They're pouring the water in the fountain.
Immediately we're overwhelmed.
Absolutely beautiful, and we're only like 10 steps in.
We literally
so
10.
Much to see.
Maybe 10.
Maybe
we
10.
gotta keep going. Look at, oh, look at. Okay, so we are going to explore the rock work through here. We've already seen Mickey, but look at the dragon. We're stepping straight into Sleeping Beauty. You can see Maleficent, which is just incredible. And then you can also see flora and fauna, just kind of hidden here in the rock work. Oh, and then look, there she is, Sleeping Beauty. And you can even see part of her dress is blue and part of her dress is pink. That's just absolutely incredible. I cannot stop. We just got in, so I'm gonna have to calm down and pay attention because we got a lot of stuff to see. Oh, her dress changing colors. Can you see it? Oh my God. And even the flowers around her, half of them are pink and half of them are blue. Okay, then next to Sleeping Beauty is going to be the Cinderella scene. Immediately you can see Jacques and Guslas and Jacqueline. I think that's Jacqueline. Cinderella up here. Just, oh my gosh. Absolutely incredible. We're gonna get a better view, but I'm overwhelmed. But oh my gosh, it's a Snow White scene. It's a Snow White scene because do you see the mirror? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're in the Snow White scene. Let's see if you can find Snow White. I needed some help. So first thing I noticed when I initially got to this scene was the magic mirror. You can see him clearly. But in case you couldn't find her, right there she is. Beautiful. We're continuing to explore Spotted Ariel. This, honestly, I feel like someone went into my dreams and they dug around and they said, we could make this for her.
Oh, they did.
I think they've made my dreams. Stop. So, talking with our friends here at Disney, they've told us there are roughly 50 hidden statues throughout this entire area, and this has been my favorite part, just trying to find everything so far. And this is just the beginning of the day. What is this? What is this thing?
I don't know. It's the Cheshire Cat.
Oh, first part of an Alice in Wonderland scene right here is the Cheshire Cat. You can see lots of teapots and then his tail all the way up the rocks. Teapots, plates. I'm ready for a tea party, personally. Across the way is Alice and the caterpillar. Just beautiful. Okay, we're gonna keep exploring, and I think this is Ariel. It is! One of my favorite things is how subtle the coloring is. It looks so natural on the rocks, but it's still her hair and her tail and flounders with her and Sebastian, Scuttle. Just amazing. Like, I think if this is what the entrance looks like, I cannot imagine what we're about to see. All right, we're heading into Arendelle. And we've kind of been here before, but not in this way, I don't think. Comparing it to Hong Kong's World of Frozen, which this is not necessarily a copy of that. This is Arendelle. This is a Frozen experience, really. This is massive. I'm in awe of how big this is, and we just walked in. All right, here is the Royal Banquet Hall, and now we're gonna try to do a little bit more in depth of each land. This is us just running around, we're grabbing photos for the site and socials and seeing as much as we can, and then we're gonna come back and hopefully do a little bit more in-depth look. Now this right here is Anna and Elsa's Frozen journey. It is not Frozen Ever After. No, this one takes place during the story. Again, we're gonna go through it, we're gonna ride it, but just kind of showing you the lay of the land right now. And also, do you see Oaken's Cabin? And then the Ice Palace. You see Oaken's Cabin? Hello. You're fine. We're doing a lot, and we have not a ton of time currently, but this is Oaken's OK Foods. Hopefully we're gonna get to get some stops in here. Now we're gonna get to spend a few hours over the course of 2 days here in Fantasy Springs. So this one's gonna be kind of, we're all exploring together, we're discovering together, and we're figuring it out together. And you guys are here along for the ride, and we're all seeing it for the first time right now together.
Wow.
Okay, we're quite literally at a crossroads.
We're at a crossroads.
This is Rapunzel's Forest.
If you take the left door,
you can go to a magic
romance.
You can go to Magic Romance Forest. If you take the right door,
Magic Adventure Forest.
Magic Adventure Forest. Which one do we want more?
Adventure.
Okay, Adventure. So technically Fantasy Springs is its own land, but it feels like a mini theme park because it's divided into such interesting sections, and this one is the Arendelle section. Now I have decided that we're gonna go to Rapunzel because we're about to ride something at Peter Pan, so it makes sense to go left and then work our way back over. So selfishly, I am the most excited for Neverland. Look at this goal. Look at that. Okay, but I really want to do, I'm so excited for Rapunzel's Forest, but I want to save Neverland till last. It's the Snuggly Duckling. It is here in real life, and it looks like a cartoon. You're allowed to be in it. How are you feeling right now? Quincy,
What?
do you see it through the trees?
Captain Hook's pirate ship.
Oh, and there she is. It's just lovely and beautiful, and it's not even a bathroom. We're leaving, but
Hey,
it's because we have to.
I think that you should give me the hat.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to wear it?
Yeah, but I didn't want to crush my bow. But I'll give you the
I
hat.
was gonna say I don't want you to crush your bow.
You can have it. You have the hat. No, you have the hat.
No,
You're Peter Pan. You have the hat.
No, you have the hat. You have the hat. No,
I'll
you
take
can
you
wear
take
the
it.
hat.
Oh, I thought I was with Peter Pan. I lied.
Let's
I'm
go to
with
Neverland.
a lost kid. Oh, there's a tail on the back. There's a tail on the back. Now what Quincy is wearing is something that our friends at Disney are letting us borrow for right now, but it is going to be a part of the official merchandise drop when it's available, as is her shirt and these really cool keychains. They're letting us check them out so that way we can show them to you guys, but we can't take them home, and I'm distraught.
Do you think I did a good Lost Boys skip?
I think so. I also want to say huge major shout out to DFB Cassie because she wanted this hat so bad, and we have it in honor of her. We love you. We miss you.
We miss
We
you.
wish you were here. Immediately we're noticing more rocks, and I'm noticing, oh, Bambi. Oh, and that's Thumper. And across the way from Thumper is Pocahontas. Beautiful. I could literally stand in here for hours looking at these. And she's in her canoe, and she's going up the river bend. Of course she's going up the river bend. She's always just around the river bend, and then also Miko's up there as well. Okay, we keep getting distracted by rocks, which I think is healthy and not abnormal at all. But now we're finally going into the place that I'm so excited for. Look, mermaid drawings. Mermaid drawings on the signs. Hi! Look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh. Well, we are Peter Pan and Wendy, and also a lost boy, kind of. Oh my gosh. Mr. Smee! What happened to him? Now, I want to go in the skull. How can we make that happen? We're actually about to ride the ride, which is exciting. Do you see the map? And this next part is just for me. That's Pixie Hollow. That's the fairy. It's Tinkerbell's busy buggies. And look at their outfits. Oh, help. Okay, we've been running like crazy people, grabbing as many photos as we can, and it's time for our first experience in Fantasy Springs. We are gonna get to do Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure. This is not like Peter Pan's flight. There's actually already a Peter Pan's flight here in Tokyo Disneyland, but not in Fantasy Springs, no. We're doing a brand new Peter Pan ride, and I know me personally, I'm gonna lose it. Now we're gonna walk you through the queue, we're gonna show you everything we can, but we cannot film on this because it is a 3D ride. It's more of a 3D experience, so we cannot film it, but we will tell you everything we can about it as soon as we're off. And of course, you're still gonna get to lead up with us. This attraction, you actually get to join Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, and the Lost Kids on an epic adventure through Neverland, and we are actually gonna have to rescue John from Captain Hook because Captain Hook has kidnapped him along with the band of pirates.
Wish he kidnapped me.
Okay, well, Peter Pan's gonna let everybody know that John was kidnapped by Captain Hook and the pirate crew, so we are gonna hop on a boat and we are gonna set off on a major adventure. Tinkerbell is gonna give us some pixie dust so we can fly, and we are gonna find friends like Wendy, Michael, the mermaids, Tiger Lily, and a lot of other characters throughout Neverland. So obviously we are in Neverland, which is, it's a little bit different from the story of the Peter Pan's Flight, because Peter Pan's Flight actually takes you into Neverland, but you're already here in this storyline. So we're here, there's the boys' tree house. We're in their tree house. Grabbing our goggles. Now this might be the last time you guys see us for a second, but we'll talk. Okay, we just finished.
Yes.
This is the first Peter Pan ride of this kind.
Yes.
I initially and still absolutely loved it.
I really liked it. I wouldn't say like it blew me away totally, but it was amazing. I've never seen 3D that looks like that.
That's what's blowing me away. It's not necessarily a new ride system.
Yeah.
It's very similar to Spider-Man.
I decided, we got to ride it twice. What it feels like is a mix, the ride vehicle feels like a mix between Remy's Ratatouille Adventure and Transformers and Spider-Man at Universal.
I totally agree with that. So it's a like, nice mix of screens and practical, but the vehicle itself kind of...
There's no physical scenes, which I think is why when I first heard it I was a little surprised, because it was described as a mix between physical and 3D, and it's really like the physical accentuates the 3D and they meld perfectly. There's no like animatronic characters or like scenes, but the way the 3D screens and real stuff that you're looking at, like real physical plants and things in front of you, the way they fit together,
it's seamless.
It looks like you're just looking at one thing. Yeah. And it's like I've never, you know, it's always like, well, there's the screen part.
I think that's a big takeaway with Remy, is even with the practical things, you have this, well, I'm looking at a screen.
Here's the screen, and here's the practical, and there's a screen around some practical.
Yeah, I did not feel that way in this Peter Pan ride
like
at
your
all.
brain knows, but it looks like you're looking at one seamless image. It's beautiful. The characters are all rendered in 3D.
Yes, which is really, really sweet. They talked about this morning how they let animators animate the original 2D into 3D before they created the ride, so that way they could conceptualize what that would look like.
Yeah, the animators actually did the media for this ride. The Walt Disney animators did, and it looks amazing. Yeah, I loved it. More Captain Hook would have been good, I think.
I knew, I'm not kidding you, I knew when we were riding it, there's not enough Captain Hook for her.
There's not enough Captain Hook.
Yeah.
You know, like Peter Pan gets a ride, Tinkerbell gets a ride. Where is Captain Hook's ride?
I mean, he's on
But like, where is Captain Hook's ride?
Yeah. The main takeaway that I do want to just kind of like encompass my thoughts is it's amazing, it's beautiful, I loved it. They're not reinventing the wheel with it. Do you agree with that?
Agree.
Although the technology is updated, it's not necessarily something that has never ever been done before.
And I think that this is for sure going to get the screen rides discourse. The rides all screens. I think that like screen rides can be really fun.
I think this is a well done.
Speaking of motion simulators, motion sickness.
Yes.
It's all screens and the ride moves with the screens. It is flawless the way the ride moves with what you're seeing. So for me, my motion sickness is caused by when what I'm seeing doesn't match what I'm doing, or really intense rides. This was neither, because what I'm seeing matched what my body was doing really well. So I rode it twice in a row and did not get even a little bit motion sick. Someone who was in the ride vehicle with us on the first ride, I think, did get a little queasy. So just be warned, motion sickness maybe if you're headed on this one.
Now we're going to talk about a little bit of merch just to show it off. We get to borrow this shirt for a little while. Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure. That's actually embroidered, which is very nice. You want to give a little turn?
Yeah, I do.
And then look how cute. This is my favorite shirt that I've seen so far from media. I think it's just so sweet and I love the design. It's giving a little retro, don't you think? What do you think?
I love it.
It's one of the Lost Kids hats. They have several different versions. This is just the bunny guy. And it even says little Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure. And then there's a yellow tail. And then you can see which Lost Kid it is, which is very cute. They also let us borrow these adorable Lost Kid keychains. I'm just obsessed. This is a huge, huge thing.
This one looks like you.
Oh, thank you. The keychains are a massive kind of merch icon, I think, in the Tokyo Disney parks. And of course, they had to do some Lost Kids. I love this. Next on our list, I am about to, probably my life's about to change. Would you say my life's about to change?
I think your life is about to change.
I think my life is about to change. I'm very excited. Let me show you where we're at.
Very Tinkerbell's
Busy Buggies. This is a ride that I truly, when they announced this, I did not think I would get to do this. And when they announced it, I just had a deep longing in my chest. Basically, what we're going to do is we are going to hop on this ride and we are going to help Tinkerbell deliver parcels and packages throughout the 4 seasonal lands in Pixie Hollow. We're going to get to go through all of them because she needs a little help. Got off the Tinkerbell ride. Tinkerbell's Busy Buggies. I'm changed. I've been to Pixie Hollow. I've lived out my dreams. I'm done now.
You're done now?
I'm done.
With what?
It all.
Oh.
When you've done everything you ever hoped for, how else do you keep going?
Well, you get to see the Tangled and Frozen ride.
I must keep going. I will say, this was a very sweet, perfect kiddie ride.
Yeah, about a minute and a half long.
About a minute and a half, close to 2 minutes. I thought it was so precious. You hop in the little buggies, and you're going to help deliver because it's Cheese's birthday and it's his day off.
Yeah.
And they need some help. And you immediately go into Tinkerbell, she's on her little screen, and she's asking for help. And it's just, it's fun, it's simple. It is definitely a kiddie ride, but the detail, we rode it twice.
There's so much to look at.
There was so much.
In the queue on the ride, and you feel fairy-sized. You feel like so sweet and cute and small and like you have little wings.
I need an entire Neverland land. Yeah. And I need an entire Pixie Hollow land.
The best part, and I think that this will be one of those rides where, when there's a ride where everyone's like, well, you gotta ride it for the animatronic.
Yeah.
The cheese animatronic at the end, that's when I felt small. I was like, there's a mouse there.
And I'm the size of a mouse.
And I'm the mouse size.
Yeah, it's really precious. It is one of those, it's not gonna be worth a super long wait unless you're a huge fan like I am. You're stepping into the movies, but it is I think it's very, very cute. Sweet. And it just makes you feel good. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah, loved it.
Really loved it. All right, we're gonna try out some things from Lookout Cookout, which is one of the quick service options here. This drink here, you wanna tell us about it?
That is the Pixie Dust Soda, as you can see from the little Pixie Dust star. It is kiwi flavored soda, and it's super cute. We also have here the Lookout Cookout Brownie. It's called the Lookout Brownie. It is this little brownie with the Lookout Cookout logo on top. The soda is going to be 750 yen. The Lookout Brownie is about 600 yen. These are the Lost Kids snack boxes. There are 2 different versions of it. There is the butter curry chicken, which is this one on the right, with chicken tenders, popovers, seaweed fritter, banana chips, and shrimp chips. They both come with the same stuff. It's just that one has butter curry chicken, and this one has lemon tea chicken. I'm very excited to try this. We also finally have this other dessert.
And it's got a Fantasy Springs little medallion.
It's not on the menu, but it looks like, it's not on the menu, the physical menu, it looks like a panna cotta with the Fantasy Springs medallion. This lost boy and this English lady are gonna try some food.
We're gonna have some food.
Yeah.
Hey girlies, let's taste Tokyo. Try new flavors, watch that show. Hey girlies, let's taste Tokyo. Savor the moment, let it flow.
Have you ever watched Tangled and thought, I would give anything to be at the Snuggly Duckling?
I have a dream.
Well, guess what? We're gonna make your dreams come true because we're about to go
to the Snuggly Duckling.
Well, guess what we're about to do? We're gonna go in the Snuggly Duckling and we're gonna have lunch and we're gonna check out this brand new quick service and we're gonna have a few things.
Yeah,
I'm very
interestingly,
excited.
you're gonna see 2 lunches here over 2 days.
And we eat the same thing. Roll the tapes. All right, here it is. This is the full Snuggly Duckling menu that we're trying out today. A little bit of a sampler. Now we're trying the burger again. We've actually had it twice. This is the Duckling Dream Burger.
I like it.
I like it too.
And it's really, like you can tell it's really filling.
Very. We could split this.
But it's a lot of bologna and tomato.
It's a lot of bologna and tomato, but I love bologna tomato sandwiches.
Well, this was made for you, I guess.
I think the entirety of Fantasy Springs was made for me.
I just like think that maybe next time, would you anticipate me dropping my sandwich and cut the camera before I do?
I'm only gonna film if you drop your sandwich.
Hey girlies, let's taste Tokyo.
We also got Rapunzel's Magical Milk Tea, which just looks delicious. We also grabbed the fried shrimp burger, and both of these come with a side if you get the set, which fries, or a salad if you're interested. This is the caramel duckling muffin, which just looks adorable, and I can't wait to tear into it. And then the thing we're most excited about is the lemon and strawberry sweets ever after, which is a dessert that comes in a frying pan, because of course it does. And then a sweet tea, because that seems to be the theme of the drinks this evening. Next, we're gonna try out the salad. So I see some lettuce, corn, tomato, and broccoli. And then they also give you this lovely, it's a non-oil dressing. Non-oil dressing. Just a little. It's the best way to shake a salad, and this alone has sold me on the salad. The fact that I could shake it like that, and that's easy packaging, heck yeah. Okay, so we came straight from Lookout Cookout to here. We didn't even get time to talk about Lookout Cookout. Overall, I loved the little snack packs that they gave us. The chicken was so juicy and tender but flavorful. The curry was my preferred favorite. It had so much like spice flavor, and not like heat spice, just like flavorful Indian spice with the curry. I just really loved it. The shrimp chips were one of my favorites. They're very shrimpy and salty and savory, but light and airy when you bite into them. The brownie was fine. It was just a brownie. The kiwi pixie dust drink, oh my gosh, fruity, sweet, but bubbly and not overly sweet. Absolutely, I wish I had 1,000 more of them. The burger here at Snuggly Duckling, we're gonna kind of combine these two reviews for a second. I think it's really good. It's interesting. There's a sauce on it that I find really intriguing, but it's a lot of bologna and a lot of tomato. And it's kind of, it's an interesting combo. I don't think that this is gonna be for everyone. If you want really good quality food, and we're talking about a very limited option right now, but I would go to Lookout every single time for the chicken tenders over this burger. But the details in Snuggly Duckling is why you probably should come eat at Snuggly Duckling at least once if you're able to. Okay, so we are actually in the second room. We're just gonna start off while we're here. But one of the first things you notice is Hook Hands Piano. And you know what? Hands off the keys and your hooks. Another thing you're gonna notice is that the tree that the kind of props the restaurant up, the building, is actually growing through the entire restaurant, and you're gonna see that as you walk around, which is just very sweet. See some heart underwear up there along with a fun helmet. And you know what? I'd bet you're looking for a tall drink of water. Also, something you're gonna notice through the entire restaurant is it's just like it's beat up. There is stuff everywhere. There's the wall's been beaten up. You're gonna see some satchels hanging on with a lovely sword. Just lots of tiny things. Is this Flynn's satchel? Flynn? In the next room over, this is actually a good kind of idea of how big the restaurant is. There's about 3 of the rooms this size, plus tons of outdoor seating. But yeah, just tiny little details everywhere that I absolutely love. Look, it's Maximus and Pascal puppets. Also the lovely fireplace, and of course there's axes hanging quite literally everywhere. And look at this, the little dog. Here's Ulf, the criminal mastermind. You're gonna be speechless. Silent but deadly. Those are pretty good reviews, actually. This is the 3rd room, just coming to peek in, and it looks like Rapunzel has kind of found her way in here because I'm seeing a lot of Rapunzel. Oh, Max likes his apples. I'm seeing a lot of Rapunzel influence based around the paintings, of course. Also noticing some very lovely portraits of two of our favorite pals, which I really just loved. I also really like the apple details in the portrait from Max. And now, I think that's it for us in the Snuggly Duckling, at least for the time being.
We've seen rocks, and now we're
gonna see some ice.
Ice, yeah. This is Frozen Kingdom.
Not the same as the World of Frozen.
Very different, actually, in a lot of ways. This is going to be home to a little Arendelle town. You've got the Arendelle Castle, which you can go inside. It is a quick service restaurant. Another location, Oaken's OK Foods, as well as a Frozen attraction. And it's beautiful. You can see all the way up to Elsa's Ice Palace, Oaken's Cabin, and we're gonna do
Let's
some
go
serious
check it
exploring.
out. Another one of the offerings is going to be Oaken's OK Foods. This is kind of one of those walk-up quick services where you can grab a snack. And this is where you're going to find the Oaken's Yoo-Hoo bread. It's cardamom and meat, and it's 850 yen. Next ride we are hopping on is going to be Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey, and this is not like Frozen Ever After. No, this is going to take you through the movie. It is not after the movie. It is still a boat ride, but it's very different from any other Frozen ride that we've seen before, so let's hop on. I am filming right now and they're not going to use this.
Wearing different clothes. And if you notice that, then stop noticing it.
We're filming. You guys know that we're filming this over the course of 2 days, and we are going to tell you about what just changed our lives. We can't stop thinking about it. There it is. She's right here behind us.
Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey, both of us got off and said it was the single best ride we've ever experienced in our lives. We've said that to multiple people who are here, and that no one has even questioned it.
Everyone's agreed. This is absolutely incredible. It starts with Grandpappy telling the kids about the story of Frozen, and it's similar. That's the only way it's similar to Frozen Ever After. Is it starts with the trolls, but you immediately go into the girls. They're playing, they're little, and they're with the snow, and then you see Anna get hit in the head, and it goes straight from there. You see the girls at the door asking to build a snowman.
You see Anna
it's absolutely incredible.
Singing that,
for the first time in forever.
For the first time in forever. Why can I never remember that one? You see Anna singing for the first time in forever. You then see Elsa singing that song. You see Anna and Hans singing Love is an Open Door.
With Elsa throwing ice at them and it coming out of the ground.
Yep, as Elsa kind of gets worked up with Anna wanting to marry a man she just met. You see the Duke of Wesselton fully realize the animatronic form, which we we've all been begging for.
Yeah.
Everyone has been saying, where's the Duke of Weselton? And finally Disney delivered.
That's true. I was the person saying it. I actually started a petition last summer.
Yeah,
so
2
we did it,
signatures.
you guys. We did it.
Then you follow Elsa for the entire Let It Go scene as she kind of lets it go and realizes the power of her magic.
You even see the bridge grow with you as you're going through the scene, which I think is a very, very cool animation and,
You
addition.
see Anna's heart get frozen when she comes to find Elsa.
And she collapses to the ground.
You see a robot animatronic collapse to her knees and clutch at her chest in a way that I've never seen a robot move.
Yeah, it was absolutely incredible. Seeing the girls together at the end, ice skating, it made me feel so emotional. It made me feel the same way that the entirety of the world of Frozen in Hong Kong did. Like you're stepping right into the movie. Just so many amazing animatronics. The technology was incredible. And I think you could feel a lot of the love and dedication that was put into the ride. And easily the best Frozen ride they've ever created.
It might be the best ride they've ever made.
Yeah.
It's like up in Rise the Resistance territory.
Yeah.
And that's like agreed upon with the people here who have ridden it. My jaw dropped maybe the second scene and it did not close. And that was not I wasn't being dramatic. It was involuntary. My mouth was just hanging open like slack jawed.
Yeah.
It was so amazing. Every character that we listed, there are maybe 2 of the scenes that we just listed that are projection. The rest are fully realized animatronics.
Which
those
is insane.
super expensive, super new animatronics, those are all fully realized in this ride, including the Duke of Weselton, random characters standing next to Anna and Elsa holding desserts at the end. It is
really incredible.
The number of animatronics, every time you turn the corner, it's another Elsa or another Anna animatronic.
Yeah.
Something that the Imagineers have talked to us a lot about, because we have been very lucky to have conversations with some of the leading Imagineers on this project. They've talked a lot about how the ride vehicle contributes to the story, and in this case, it's a boat. But
the description is that you are the camera filming the movie, and I think that's so accurate.
when you see Elsa against the wall, when little girl Elsa, when her powers are overpowering her and she's isolated, you're pulled backwards away from that scene and you drop a little bit as your heart sinks, as you're feeling isolated like Elsa is. There's parts where you sort of dive into Arendelle as it refreshingly turns back from being like an eternal winter, from being frozen. It's the way that the boat brings you into the story, and it's just a boat.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. It's a Disney classic that they've ramped up and made feel fresh and new again.
Yep. Also, Japan, Elsa, and Anna can really sing.
They're amazing.
They're amazing. It's so good.
It's so wonderful. We've talked for probably too long about this, but we're very passionate.
Hopefully you've been seeing really cool ride scenes and not our faces.
Yeah, and this is absolutely the crown jewel attraction.
You could tell that this is what they were most proud of just in the way the media event was laid out, and it makes sense. This is the attraction, is Anna and Elsa's Frozen journey. The other ones are all amazing as well, but this one is the star. It's clearly the most expensive. It's the longest. It's amazing.
If any of these attractions, any one of them, except for maybe Busy Buggies, which I loved, came to the US, we would be losing our minds.
Yeah. So the first thing I said to Emma was that I didn't know that this is what tech could be now.
Agreed.
Like, it feels far beyond what I thought. Tokyo Disney's most popular ride right now is the Beauty and the Beast attraction in Tokyo Disneyland.
And this is significantly better.
Significantly better. Significantly more advanced.
And Beauty and the Beast would be the crown jewel if it ever came to Magic Kingdom.
It's
better than
we
that.
cried on Beauty and the Beast. It was amazing. The effects, the animatronics. This was better.
I think you can tell, though, overall, blown away, absolutely.
Blown away by this ride. Absolutely. It's probably my favorite ride of all time.
I would agree. Yeah, I really would. So good.
Also, as a part of this event, we got to preview the Fantasy Springs Hotel. This is a new hotel that enters directly into Fantasy Springs with a dedicated entry. It is opening with the land on June 6th, and it has 2 different hotel types within the one hotel. On one side, you have the Deluxe Hotel, which is going to be comparable to the Disneyland Hotel or Hotel Miracosta already in Tokyo Disney. It's their current highest level until this hotel opens. Those rooms are really nice. They're what you're seeing in this video. The other half of the hotel is going to be their luxury type rooms. Rooms on the deluxe side are going to start at about $450 per night American dollars. There's also the luxury side of the hotel. There are only 56 rooms on this side. All of them have balconies. All of them have views of Fantasy Springs, and the views look amazing. These rooms start at a whopping $2,000 US. So definitely a super luxury offering, and it is a new category for hotels in Tokyo Disney.
continuing throughout this frozen kingdom, and now it's time to eat because I think we've not eaten enough.
No, I don't think we've eaten enough.
So we're gonna go to the Arendelle Banquet Hall. That's
and
right.
we're going inside.
We're going inside. Maybe
Or an Elsa castle.
we'll see a full, like a throne.
Maybe we'll sit
and
on
have
the
some
throne.
like good food.
And maybe we'll eat like a pie.
And I'm very excited. Let's go eat. Okay, so this is what we're having in Arendelle. We're actually trying a few things. So here in the royal set, we do have the beef version. It comes with a smoked salmon, trout, and orange salad, a potato gratin, beef pie, Olaf's marshmallow cocoa mousse, which I'm very excited about, a little bit of bread, and then it comes with a choice of soft drink, but today we're just having the sweet tea. So what we're trying from Oaken's is actually the Oaken's Yoo-Hoo bread. It's cardamom bread, meat, and a lingonberry jam. I think I want to start with Oaken's, okay food. We're gonna tear it in half so we can see what the inside looks like.
It's lemon.
It's what?
Lemon. The mochi.
Oh, you ate the whole mochi?
I'm sorry.
Wow, you hate
I didn't know what else to do. It's good though, isn't it?
Yeah. Arendelle Royal Banquet Hall, the food was amazing. It was my
really
favorite,
nice.
I think.
I think it was my favorite as well.
Lookout Cookout might have been my favorite.
Lookout Cookout was amazing for snacks, but if you're looking for a full meal, definitely Arendelle Banquet Hall.
The pie was awesome. It was super meaty and it had like tons of veggies and stuff in it. It wasn't like totally like the best thing ever. Everyone's gonna be talking about it, but it was a hearty, filling meal without being overly heavy.
It's really flavorful and had a nice kind of, not sauce,
Gravy,
but it had a
kind of
nice
vibe.
gravy that with the bread on the side, you could just soak that up, and that
There
was really
was
good.
rotini in it.
There was also rotini in it, making it very filling. I really loved the Olaf dessert. It was nice and chocolatey and smooth.
She ate the whole mochi.
The whole mochi I did
didn't
eat.
get a single bite of the mochi.
And it was
She
like
put the whole mochi in her mouth
lemony.
and she ate it all.
What else do we have? The potatoes.
Oh my gosh, the potatoes. This might be my favorite thing I ate in
Yeah.
Fantasy Springs, which is wild because it was really just a side dish.
Yeah.
But it was like these whole perfectly cooked little baby potatoes covered in like crunchies and cheese and a cream sauce.
It's really nice.
Yeah, really amazing. Probably horrible for you, but I quickly. I looked at Emma and I said, "Can I smash this?"
And
said,
she did.
Yeah.
She did smash it.
The
The side dish of the salmon salad was also really nice. It was pretty straightforward. It was just smoked salmon with some lettuce, but I actually really enjoyed the citrus aspect with this kind of salty, savory salmon.
We also got to try the like snack roll, bread roll that you can get from Oaken's OK Foods.
It was really
And
nice.
It was really nice. It had like a really kind of like
It was jam and meat, which I thought initially when I read that, I was like, I don't think
There was
this
meat in
sound-
that?
Yes. I'm like pretty
Alright.
sure. I thought it was really a strange combination, but I ended up really liking the savory and salty and sweet aspects all melding
and
together.
the pastry was amazing
and
and,
it was really
flaky and
soft.
soft. I think that that's gonna be a great one for like I need to eat.
I think that's I'm about to get in line, but I'm really hungry. It's an hour wait. Let's grab
Let's
this and
grab
eat
this
it in
real
line.
quick. Yeah, but yeah, it was awesome. So yeah, Arendelle food was a win for us.
Good job, Arendelle. All right, for our next ride, we are gonna hop on Rapunzel's Lantern Festival. This is a slow-moving boat ride that is gonna take you not necessarily through the story of Tangled, but kind of the highlights of it, of Rapunzel and Flynn and how they fell in love. So let's hop on. heavy and light, and my chest hurts, but like in a good way.
Yeah.
Like a longing way.
Yeah, it's a very short ride. With a
very
few
short.
scenes. It starts outside, and there are 3 really cool animatronics outside, just in the rain. How are they going to do that? Robots can be in the rain now, I guess.
Yeah, they just handled it.
So that is really cool. And then you go inside and you see, basically, it's not really an abridged version of the Tangled story. It is an abridged version of Rapunzel and Flynn's love
It's the
story.
highlights of their
love story. It's just them. It's about Rapunzel and Flynn. It's not. You do not see the Snuggly Duckling unless you go next door and eat the food there.
You see it but you don't go into the scene.
Yes, you don't go into the scene. You don't see Mother Gothel or anything like that at any
It's
point.
just about them, and when we were getting ready, it was described as the most romantic ride they think they've created, and I totally
so
agree.
Romantic. Both of us said it feels like falling in love, riding the ride. Like, it makes you think about those times in your life.
The lantern scene in particular, of course, truly my chest hurt because it makes you miss that feeling.
Yep.
It's so beautiful.
It's incredibly arresting. Like, just when you see the lantern scene, you know it's coming because they kind of tease it with a projection of the Kingdom of Corona with the lanterns coming up, and then you see it through the archway, and it's huge.
You just feel engulfed by it.
You're just surrounded by lanterns. It feels how you think it would feel to be sitting in a boat next to Rapunzel and Flynn in that scene in the movie.
It's amazing.
They've really done something spectacular with that
They've paced
scene.
it beautifully as well. They'll slow the boats down so
Yep.
that way it's not too many people in the room.
We got to ride it a couple of times, and 2 of the times we rode it, the boats were stopped so that the boats are spaced out, and there are about 3 boats experiencing the Lantern Festival scene at once, and it just made it, hopefully it stays that way. You know, they might not always do that if the capacity needs to get much higher, but you just feel alone in this lake where it's like the only other people are maybe one other boat and Rapunzel and Flynn surrounded by lanterns, and they're singing that, like, Last I See the Light, and
It's lovely. It is on the shorter side, but I think it will be worth a wait.
I think worth the wait. I think, honestly, everything in this land is going to be worth the wait. The only one that I can see people criticizing for that is going to be Busy Buggies.
Agreed.
Which is just because that one is geared to be like a cute ride that the whole family can enjoy.
They've described it as a small moving dark ride that just doesn't have a building around it.
There's no building
and
around
I think
it.
that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, so that's the only one. This was amazing.
Beautiful.
It's really beautiful.
Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey is still going to be my preferred.
Yes,
but
and I
this
think
is
that's the star attractions-wise is Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey, but this is close
second.
Yeah.
I'm coming to you live from Captain Hook's ship to tell you that there is a popcorn stand here in Neverland serving what I cannot believe is roast beef popcorn. However, during our time here, we are not going to be trying said roast beef popcorn, and I'm heartbroken to hear about this. We do have some members of our team coming back when the land is fully open in June, and we fully expect a full review up on the AllEars.net blog. Please check it out then, whenever the land fully opens, June 6th, 2024. Now we're here in the Fantasy Springs store, which is actually in the hotel, but you can access it through Fantasy Springs. just kind of like a sneak peek, a big look into everything that you can find at Fantasy Springs. I truly think it's the best thing that I've seen in a long, long time.
Me too. Jaw-dropping from the theming to the rides. The food was great. I mean, it was a spectacular land, certainly worthy of DisneySea, which is often considered one of the best Disney parks, and definitely just a really exciting land.
Yeah, beautiful. So excited to be here. Thank you again for having us, and thank you guys for watching and supporting and being excited with us too.
Yes, and let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know like what blew you away, what you thought. Like, we want to know, and you can talk to us about it. We'd love to hear.
Yeah.
So let us know, and if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go watch more of our Tokyo content up on the channel right now.
We'll see you there.